Good afternoon, guys. This is Yuli again, and it's been a long time since I made a video again. Ah, where do I start? I don't know where to start. But I'm back and I am in the Philippines right now. Quick updates. I went home for 2 months for vacation to see my family, spend time with them, go to my provinces. Um, it was awesome. And now I'm getting ready to go back to the States again in a few days. And I miss home. Actually, I miss United States. I miss my work. I miss my cat. I can't wait to go home. It's exhausting, even though Philippines is my hometown. It's exhausting to be far away from home where I am now staying, which is United States. It's very different now that I am been staying there for a long time. So, well, I'm just gonna make a little bit about videos about actually me. The things that is kind of makes us worried if you're married to a foreign man. It's because, guys, to be married to a foreign man, it's wonderful. I will admit, I was before not a princess, but now I am a princess. And like my husband treat me very well. My mother-in-law, sister-in-law treat me awesome. What is the downside of? Okay, so this video is about what is the downside of marrying a foreign man if you're a Filipina, or even if you're an Asian woman. I don't know in other cultures like Cambodia, Thailand, or Vietnam like that, but in the Philippines, the downside of being married to a foreign man is you're not treated the way you were before in the Philippines. That's number one thing that I did not realize whenever I was marrying a foreign man. It's because back then, your family loves you for who you are. Now your family and your friends only loves you because you're a dollar sign. And this is no joke, guys. I don't understand why. It's because I keep telling my family or my friends that in the States, it's the same thing here. We work, we come home, we pay bills, pay taxes, and send money to our family sometimes. So I was keep telling them that is our money in the United States, it's worth more if you bring it here in the Philippines. But if you don't travel and you just stay home, your money, it's kind of the same equal if you're staying in the Philippines and work daily, because it's the same thing, like it's expensive there to live, it's expensive, expensive food and everything. So, but if you bring your money here, of course you're a little bit better than anyone in the Philippines. It's because it's different rate. So one thing that I did not prepare myself for is my family doesn't message me to say, how are you doing? Are you still alive? Is your husband treat you well? Is your mother-in-law treating you well? Is your work is fine? Did you get sick? Or did you get lonely? Do you need someone to talk to? I am here for you. I am your sister. I am your mother. I am your brother or niece or something like that. Or I'm your friend. No, guys. and I wasn't prepared for this. Every time that they send messages to me is about money. It's 100%. Like they will say, "Hey, how's things going?" Then I'll say, "Doing good. It's been busy working." Next thing you know, they will say, "You know, so and so is sick. And of course, I don't have money to bring them in the hospitals. So and so is no rice. Um, if you have anything there, can you please send us some? Because so and so has no rice to cook." And that makes you wonder, you're like, how did you survive before whenever I wasn't here? You know? So, like, I learned about that, and now I was just like shocked. And every time I went home in the Philippines, I don't bring much. I just bring myself and bring a little bit of stuff for them. And then also, like, I noticed that even if I'm here in the Philippines, they will not ask how I am doing or whatever. When every time I go to the Philippines for vacation, I don't stay with my family. I stay on my own. Like, I rent a condo. It's because I want to have a privacy. It's because if you stay with them, all your money is gone. You cannot budget your money. You cannot limit what you spend, because the neighbors will ask you for pasalubong presents. Your families constantly won't pay for anything because you are there. So I do not understand it, like, okay, so everyone is deserved to go on vacation after few years of working. For me, is especially, I'd love to give something, because I'm not a bad person or whatever. I give, but then sometimes it's hurt me whenever my family will only message me when they need something. Like, I always ask them, "How are you guys doing? Is everything okay with you? How's your school? How's this? How's that?" None of that you will receive anymore. Once you are married to a foreign man, you will receive something. They'll remember you, of course, only if they need something from you. Right now, I do not know if my family loves me because of me, or are they excited to see me when I come home to the Philippines because of me? Or are they excited because I'm coming home with pasalubong and presents? Those are the things. And then I learned, number one is, they don't love you the way you were before. And they only see you, then they only remember you when they need something from you. Number two, this is like very ridiculously weird. When you're home, like, you went home to the Philippines, and of course, like me, I don't know, with another Filipina or whatever, I stayed separately. And of course, my husband whenever we go to the Philippines, he is going on his own for business. So I'm staying by myself in condo, because I don't like them to disturb me, and also I like to limit my spend, because you're also paying bills home while you are on vacation. It's not like you just poop money. But then I realized lately, every day they message you about what you're doing. What are you doing right now? Blah, blah, blah. Where are we going next? Or something like that. And then I was like, we just went somewhere and I spent ton of money, and now you want me to go anywhere with you again? You know, I don't know. It's just for me, it's if I don't see someone for a year and a half, I don't care where they from. I don't care if I don't have money. I would appreciate to see their face. You know, those are the things that it's my personality. I would appreciate to see them alive and well, because they are from other countries, living in the countries that by themselves, no families. So I would really be happy just to see them, you know, and I would literally say, just for a day or two, let me spend money for you, and you know, just sit and relax, you know, something like that. Or as a simple surprise of welcome home would be appreciated, right? No, these people's like, I know this. So I spend my time by myself because I like privacy, and also same time I have things to do. I don't just sit at my condo. I also have a blog, or I also have something else to do. And so I traveled by myself because I like to travel solo traveler, because I can't just bring the entire family traveling all the time. I'm not Bill Gates, or I'm not, you know, rich person, you know. And next thing you know, they don't message you anymore because they find out you were traveling by yourself and not even inviting them. You know, so I was like, what is going on? You know, I would, believe me, I would travel with anybody in the world if they share expenses with me. But if you stay in the Philippines for 2 months and you're the only one paying for everything, and even like a coffee or something, and you're the one paying for it because they won't pay nothing, it's not like they're homeless or something. It's so those are the things that if if there is a Filipino watching these videos, or a foreign man that is married to a Filipina, your Filipino woman